There are women who, although they appear confident, are actually not as smart as they appear. They think they are in control of everything, think they are smart, but they are destroying their own lives without even realizing it. And if you don't recognize these signs, you may get caught up in the problems they create, or worse, you yourself will fall into the trap they create. One of the most noticeable signs in these women is the confusion between attention and value. She lives to attract attention, and if she doesn't get attention, she will create drama just so people can look at her. She feels that if others pay attention to her, she is important. But the truth is that attention is not of real value. A truly valuable woman does not need to seek outside recognition or attention. She attracts attention naturally because her value comes from who she is, not from likes or empty compliments. Next, another obvious sign is lack of self-control. She always lives by her emotions, does things without thinking. She knows she needs to save money, but she spends it all on unnecessary things. She knew the relationship was toxic, but she kept going back to that man. She knew she needed to be persistent and disciplined, but she chose immediate comfort and joy over long-term progress. Her decisions are often based on emotions, not reason. That's why her life is always chaotic and unstable. Don't let yourself become a part of this cycle. She is also someone who talks a lot but doesn't think. Have you ever met someone who kept talking nonstop but nothing was of value? That's the type of woman you should avoid. She just wanted to hear her voice. She gives advice but never follows it. She argues and criticizes without understanding the issue just because she wants to win the argument. She uses words like a child uses crayons, disorganized, hasty, and thoughtless. Truly smart people don't talk much. They listen, think, and choose their words carefully. Another sign is that she always blames others. This woman never takes responsibility for her mistakes. If she fails in a relationship, she will say that all men are bad. If she has financial difficulties, she will blame society or the system. She is not aware that it was her choice that led to that outcome. She refuses to learn from her mistakes, always playing the victim, and that caused her to never develop. A smart woman will always take responsibility for her life and learn from mistakes to grow. In addition, she is also very bad at choosing friends. You can judge a person by the people they hang out with. She always surrounded herself with people who agreed with her mistakes, who didn't challenge her, who didn't advise her to do the right thing. She keeps company with gossipers, liars, because she likes the feeling of validation. But a smart woman will look for friends who will help her become better, who will push her to progress and develop. Ultimately, she doesn't learn from her mistakes. She continues to repeat mistakes without ever learning the lesson. She always encounters toxic men, always gets cheated on, and continues to make bad decisions because she doesn't learn from the past. She doesn't change, doesn't progress, keeps repeating negative cycles. A smart woman will learn from mistakes. She will change and develop so as not to fall into similar situations. as you see the difference between an intelligent woman and an unintelligent woman is not her understanding or ability to communicate, but the way she lives and chooses. A smart woman controls herself, takes responsibility, learns from mistakes, and always surrounds herself with positive people. A woman who lacks intelligence does the opposite. Therefore, be careful when encountering these signs and don't let yourself fall into the trap she creates. So, through the signs I just shared, you can see that a woman's intelligence lies not only in what she knows, but also in how she lives, how she makes decisions and chooses relationships in her life. A smart woman doesn't need outside attention to feel valuable. She draws attention to herself with her confidence and intelligence. And a woman who lacks intelligence, although she may appear very confident, is chasing after things that don't really matter and is self-destructive without even realizing it. And the important thing is, we can learn and change. A smart woman constantly learns from mistakes, doesn't blame others, and always seeks to become better every day. As for those who still make mistakes and refuse to change, they will forever stand in the same place, not growing and unable to go further. So, do you realize what type of woman you are? If you want to change, learn and grow to become a stronger and smarter woman, don't hesitate to start now. Start by realizing your mistakes, taking responsibility for your life, and always moving forward. Finally, remember that true intelligence is not something difficult to understand or far away. It is simply the ability to master yourself, learn from mistakes, and continuously improve every day. Be such a woman, and you will see your life become better than ever.